Hi, I'm Nancy Ann Wortman with Usborne Books and More, and I want to share with you some of our new titles. I'm going to start with our young ones. I'm also going to include some all-time favorites. Here we have That's Not My Taller and Shorter, and you may know of the That's Not My titles with touchy-feely spots on every page, and they're super popular. We have about 40 of those. Well, now we have a That's Not My Taller and Shorter book. And this has frog is taller than mouse, but shorter than duck. Lots of wonderful comparison with little peek-through holes. And meerkat is taller than duck, but shorter than fox. It goes all through the book, and at the end it says, "You're all taller than me," and it shows the little mouse at the bottom. "But I am the tallest of you all," says the giraffe. This book is also in the height chart. So if you look at the That's Not My Height chart, you'll see this book included with that. Take Ted instead. And it's bedtime for one tired boy. But why should he go to bed when everyone else gets to stay up? No, take Fred instead. And at the very end of the sweet story, no, take Ted instead. But Ted will be lonely in bed all on his own. "Take me too," says the little boy. Love you. This is a super sweet, snuggly, I love you book. And that's a gem. I think that would be great for baby showers, new baby gift. Tales for Little Children is a wonderful lap-time storybook. It's big and thick, so you may not want to hold it up above you when you read at night. But it has all these stories in it, and look how pretty the pictures are. So much color, not a whole lot of text, so you get to turn the page pretty often. So when children want to read stories and keep turning the page, this would be a great one. The Muddle and Match series is one of our all-time favorites. And on each page, you have a great story here written in alliterative text. And then the next page, as you flip over each section, has another story, but you can mix this up and muddle up the story and make super silly characters. This one is fairy tales, so sometimes you have green giants who are eating porridge. Billy is going on more imaginative adventures in these two new additions to the Billy's Adventure series. This one is Outer Space, and this one is Animal Hospital. Alfie and Bet's ABCs is an awesome pop-up alphabet book with the storyline. And down at the bottom, the alphabet is highlighted as far as you are in the great book. There are more fun things to find in each picture that begin with those letters also. Alfie and Bet's ABCs. The complete book of Farmyard Tales is an absolute staple in many homes. It's written in a dual level of text. There are loads of stories in here. You could read only the top line of text and the story would make sense, or you can read all of it and have a more complete story. The child could read the top as they're learning to read, and you read the bottom. It's automatically leveled in that way. Complete book of Farmyard Tales, illustrated by Stephen Cartwright. That means it has the duck hiding on each page. Pink Lion is a neat little story about a pink lion who is friends with the flamingos, but the lions don't understand. When visiting the zoo, there's one thing you don't want to do, and that is wake this panda. You'll visit all kinds of animals and find out what they will do in the zoo. Whatever happens, don't wake the panda. Pandemonia. Nibbles, the book monster, is back with his new book, Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide. You will find that he nibbles his way through this great informational book with lots of flaps and things to find. Here he is. And lots of dinosaur information. Look, holes in the pages again as we travel with Nibbles the book monster through a dinosaur guide. Hip and hop, you can do anything, and that's exactly what this fun storybook tells us, is that you can do anything. It says, you can do anything if you try. You can do anything, ride or fly. Don't let anybody tell you no. Focus on your dreams and go. This is a great self-esteem building book. Hip and hop, you can do anything. From Usborne, we have the Big Picture Book of General Knowledge. In here you will discover around the world, animals, your body on the move, food and drink, natural wonders, sports, back in time, music, who's who's, myths and monsters, treasures, buildings, space, record breakers, and the internet. Let's take a look at one of the pages in here so you can see how it is laid out with lots of little tidbits of information, ooh and ah moments, and just like Usborne does so well, lots of funny things. Color and Pop-Up Animals is just that. You get to color these cool pictures and create pop-ups that go right here where the tape marks are. And so you get to color all these pictures on the thick paper, and then in the back here, a package with the pop-ups in it and instructions on how to make those be super successful. Hyena Ballerina is the newest in our phonics series. These are fun stories, silly, that help kids be confident readers. Look Inside Construction Site is just that, a look inside construction site with so many flaps to learn more and see more. Let's take a look here as we're building a house with so many flaps so you can learn more and look right inside. Here is a skyscraper going up with so many details and over 40 flaps. First words cards, the wipe-off cards, we also have numbers and alphabet, are just that. On one side you get to practice the word, and then on the other side you get to practice the word more, or letters and numbers as that's referring to. You can use any dry erase marker. I might suggest hole punching the cards and putting them on a key ring or two for easy cleanup in your vehicle. We have lots of levels of chapter books from Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack that come at about this level. And then we've got the Fizz chapter books where this cute little show dog wants to be a police dog. Here are our Pup Patrol books for animal rescuing. And the new map Maker Chronicles. This is probably a good 5th grade level, maybe 6th. These are fantastic. Some of my all-time favorite young adult fiction, that's for sure. This one has a bookmark in it because my 11-year-old and I are reading it. These are absolutely phenomenal, very well written, clean language, no body parts mentioned that shouldn't be. Great YA fiction. Have you seen the Words of Wisdom? These are really cool. This is a series of 4. You can purchase them individually or as a collection. There are 24 posters in here that you can color, and they're perforated so you can take them out and decorate your room or give them to a friend. You could do them together at a sleepover or on a trip. There are proverbs around the world, quotes from Shakespeare, literary quotes, and inspirational quotes. On the back of each one, there's a paragraph to show you where this quote came from. Speaking of Shakespeare, I didn't know if you knew we have awesome Shakespeare. Here we have complete Shakespeare with stories from all the plays. You can see the table of contents here, and then it has characters and goes through the stories just like this. Some of the stories have a briefer explanation than others, and those are toward the back. How do I look? It's really important because Ludwig the Space Dog is here. And for Ludwig, you need to be sure to wear your 3D glasses that are inside the front cover. And Ludwig has so many adventures. He is a space dog. Oh, I wish you could see this like I could, but all you need to do is order your own. It's only, wow, look at those feathers. It's only $12.99. Ludwig the Space Dog. Let's take a look in the human body and see what we can see with a flashlight. Here, the flashlight is already shining behind the page so you can see the girl's lungs. And when I take the flashlight away, the inside of the lungs go away. It asks a question on each page. You shine the flashlight so you can see, and then more information is provided in an explanation. And then on to the next question so you can learn. These are our Shine a Light books, and we have quite a few. I hope you check them out. You have a trivia lover? We've got awesome trivia books with full color pages, lots of questions and answers, and loads of fun to help you learn and have a good time quizzing. Another new chapter book is Axial and Beast, and here a video gamer gets more than he bargains for. Axial and Beast. There are 4 in this series. This is not a math book, and this is not another math book. Our wonderful, wonderful books to write in. These are smart art activity books, and you actually write right on the pages to explore and learn more. Thanks so much for joining me as we have explored some of the new books from Usborne Books and More and some of our favorites.